Anywho, today's topic will be stepping stones. I feel as if a lot of people in today's world are scared to go after what they want. More so to go after what they dream, to go after what they want to achieve, whether it's in life or finance, love, relationships, friendships, the whole nine. A lot of people are scared in that sense to truly go after what they want, to keep chasing and go after it, because they're more focused on losing. They're more focused on failure. And to that, my friends, I say to you that failure is inevitable. You must fail before you succeed. You must lose before you gain. It is a cycle that you must go through. A wise man once said that you may have to endure many storms in life in order to see the sun on the other side. But in that storm, you can find peace from within. And I believe that wholeheartedly. I may not be able to speak for anyone else's experiences, but I always speak from my own. And for the longest time in my life, I could never find peace. When these storms would come, I would never have shelter. I would never have a place to stay away from the rain. And I would let my anxieties get to me. I would let my thoughts get to me. And I would always be concerned and worried of the failures and the what ifs. But the what ifs haven't even happened yet. And they never did. And me being scared of failure in the moment when I haven't even lost yet. You see, my friends, failure is just a normal thing of life. It's a normal thing that you have to endure. And I don't mean to say this to tear you guys down or to give you guys anxiety, worries. You see, my friends, failure is a normal thing. If anything, in order to grow, whether as a human being as a whole, grow as a better person, or in whatever field you're trying to learn. Like for me, for example, with YouTube, I failed with a lot of things in YouTube, whether it was scheduling for videos or the amount of editing that I should do in these videos. I have failed at those things. But it's because of these failures that I have been able to learn and grow and become better. You see, once you lose, you can always gain something from it. Always. There's always experience learned. And you can take that experience, turn it around, and you'll be one step closer to succeeding in whatever you desire. Success will not come without failures. Will not come at all. I've seen people, I've heard more so tales of people that have, started from, they basically started off succeeding, whether their family was rich or whatever goal they wanted just fell in their lap. But I will tell you, this is a world where that does not happen normally, and it's very rare, and whatever will fall into your lap could be gone the next second. Nothing truly stays in life. Only memories will stay, the lessons you learned will stay, and most importantly, you will stay. People will come and go, all the time. Materialistic items could decay and just fade away, whether it's a new iPhone, AirPods, a book. But it's the knowledge that you gain from the interactions that you have with other people or with these items that won't fade. Experience is key. These stepping stones are key. I remember when I was a kid, I was always scared of what people would think of me. I was always scared of my self-image. And because of that, I became someone that I wasn't. I became very cocky and ignorant, very bashful and arrogant too. And I would hurt people. I would bully them. And when I would date certain girls, I would cheat on them. But it wasn't just because I was a really bad person. At the end of the day, my heart was hurting. And I didn't know how to heal from it. And I learned now that I went about it wrong. I went about it all wrong. But like I said before, stepping stones are very key. They're very important to succeeding. And I'm on the journey of improving myself and becoming the best version of me that I possibly can. And in order to do that, I had to go through those times. Do I regret what I did to those people? Of course I do. I would always love to say that if I could go back and change things, I would. But at the same time, I wouldn't want to, because I wouldn't be where I am now without it. I'm not the best that I want to be. I'm not the best that I can be. I don't really think I'm a good person much at all, to tell the truth. But I know I'm on a way better path than I was 5 years ago. I know that for certain, and I've been able to meet a lot of beautiful people because of that. Because of me changing. Because of me, experiencing different things, experiencing good times, and equally the bad times, experiencing success, small successes at that, and experiencing failures, big ones. This year alone, I've learned so much, and I'm forever grateful. In January, my mom kicked me out, and I was living with my mom at the time. My mom kicked me out. I was at a very low point in my life, and I contemplated suicide. I was 19 at the time, and I felt like what's the point of living anymore? There's no point to live. There is no reason to live. I felt so alone, like I didn't have any friends. It was one of the lowest times of my life. When I tell you, right then and there, I was really close to just letting it go. But a very good friend of mine, and I've come to acknowledge him as my brother, and I love this guy to the death of me. His name's Sean. He called me that day, and if it weren't for him, I don't know if I'd be here, truth be told. I'm very grateful that God has allowed me to meet people like this on my journey. I could be in way worse situations right now. I could be in way worse scenarios in my life right now. But I am forever grateful that I am not in those situations. I'm very grateful that I'm in the situation that I am now. I'm extremely humble. But it's because of those stepping stones, those things that I went through early in my life that have trained me to bear the pain, that have trained me to walk through the storm, that have trained me to find my safe spot, to find my shelter in that storm and wait it out. And I am a much stronger person now because of those hard times. I'm much stronger now because of those stepping stones. Am I close to that success that I've always craved since I was a kid? Of course not. There's always room for improvement, and I never want to stop. The self-improvement journey is something that, truly, once you start, you become obsessed and you just can't stop. And that's just me. That's how I feel about it. My goal, not just for this channel, but for future generations to come, with my kids, with future friends, and when I meet the woman of my life, is to be the best version of me that I can and be there for them, and to be there for myself. All of you guys have something beautiful to offer. All of you, and all of you are equally talented in certain things. All of you have passions, dreams, and goals, aspirations. Don't let your fears slow you down. Do not let that slow you down. You will slip up. You will lose. You will fail. I won't lie. But it all matters on how bad do you want to succeed? How bad do you really want to win? How much does it mean to you? Ask yourself that, and you'll find your answers. I promise you guys could achieve everything and more, as long as you put your heart into it and you keep on pushing, especially through the rough times. I've been there before, and I know you guys have too. I love you guys, man. Words can't explain.